Nick Jonas and Adrienne Warren are planning to star in a production of The Last 5 Years on Broadway next spring. Jonas appeared in several Broadway shows as a child. His one starring role was in 2012, when he stepped into a production of How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, and his most recent appearance on Broadway was for a Jonas Brothers concert stand last year. Warren is a Tony Award winner for playing the title role in Tina. She also had roles in Broadway productions of Shuffle Along, or the making of the musical sensation of 1921 and all that followed and Bring It On. The Last 5 Years, by Jason Robert Brown, is about the breakup of a marriage. Critics have rarely warmed to it, but it has a huge fan base and is widely staged. It has never been on Broadway, in part because it is so small, just 2 characters and 1 act. The show also has an unusual structure. The male protagonist, a novelist named Jamie, tells the story from beginning to end, while the female protagonist, an actress named Kathy, tells it in reverse chronological order. It was first staged in Illinois, at Northlight Theater, in 2001, with Norbert Leo Butz and Lauren Kennedy, and then had an off-Broadway run at the Minetta Lane Theater in 2002, with Butz and Sherry Renee Scott. In the decades since, there have been numerous national and international productions and adaptations. There was a film adaptation, starring Anna Kendrick and Jeremy Jordan, in 2015. More recently, Cynthia Erivo and Joshua Henry starred in a concert version in 2016. And at the height of the pandemic, Out of the Box Theatrics and Homedale Theater Company staged a memorable streaming production filmed inside an apartment with Nicholas Edwards and Nasia Thomas. The number of licensed productions of the show doubled during the pandemic because the small cast and idiosyncratic narrative structure made it conducive to social distancing. The Broadway production, directed by Whitney White, a Tony nominee for Jaja's African Hair Braiding, will be produced by Seaview, an increasingly prolific producing entity run by Greg Nobile, ATG Productions, a subsidiary of British theatre owner ATG Entertainment, and The Season, which is the new producing entity of theatre marketers Mike Carnes and Stephen Tartic.